right. Well, welcome back to Thursday Night Live. Here we are. We're live from the Cantina. Shaz is with us. Jay's with us. Robert's with us. Dr. GW Espy's with us. Williams with us. RJ's with us. Over on Facebook, they're rocking the feed over there. Let's scroll up, man. They got so many folks over there. Manuel's with us, hanging out with us. Eric, Ricardo, Sean, Jordan. Dude, Jordan's already asking who's playing the new Lego game. All right, take it. All right, we're going to have a vote. How many folks are playing the new Lego game? We'll start out with that. Anybody besides Jordan, I guess?
I don't know what the new Lego game is.
Oh, my stars.
Come on, Jay.
Hey, where are you? You living under a bridge?
So much. You know, you can't know it all.
We've got it at our house. My youngest is playing on the Switch, and he is loving it. So it's the Skywalker saga. You know, it's a saga. He's rocked through it. He's doing free play stuff now, and he's buying stuff, entering codes. Nice. He's having a good time with it. So I used to do a lot of video games, but I'm not coordinated enough anymore. So, oh, cool. Eric finally applied to the Rebel Legion. Waiting to hear back. Nice. Guys, tonight we are going to have a little bit of this and that. I've got a few things I'd like for us to talk about and hang out and shoot the breeze about. But again, you kind of know how it goes. We just kind of chase and go wherever. And that's the approach. Not a whole lot as far as big reveals, as far as collectibles this week. But there are some things that were shared that we can definitely talk through and all that. Man, Robert, I'm loving this setup you got behind you, buddy. Pee Wee Herman's rocking it on the shelf for those that are watching the YouTube video. Wow. Man, or on Facebook. I saw someone post today. Everybody used to make fun of Pee Wee Herman, but now everybody, all the like high schoolers, that's what they're wearing to prom. Is basically his outfit. Because my son picked his up today and it looks like that, except he's got a green tie. So
I was gonna say, is it Pee Wee Herman or is it Buckaroo Banzai? You know, there's a lot of similarities.
Oh yeah, that's fair. So yeah, he's looking forward to let's see. We got somebody trying to make a deal with me right now. I'll get back with you, Eddie. So in the middle of doing something right now. Oh, okay, from the Papa Chunk collection. Nice. So that's got us a cool piece of sentiment attached to that. I like that. Cool. All right. As you guys know, as we've been getting ready for the Obi-Wan series to drop on the 27th, which I have a feeling, I guess they can do this, because that's in conjunction with Celebration. Do you think they're going to show it to the crowd at Celebration before they make it live on Disney Plus? Yeah, you think so?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's
going to do something about it for sure.
Because it's supposed to go live on Disney Plus probably at 3 a.m. Eastern time, which would be midnight there. So I wonder if they'll show that Thursday there at
I would bet on Thursday.
Yeah, because you're really getting 2 episodes right out of the gate. One and 2, and the series, if I'm not mistaken, is what, only 6 episodes. Is that right?
That's what.
Yeah. So you're getting 1/3 of the whole series that first weekend. So that's interesting.
Don't you think that's why they moved it from May 25th to the 27th to do that preview at Celebration?
Yeah, I'm sure they did. But you know what's crazy, and I think we talked about it a little bit last time, they made a big hoopla about it premiering on the 40th anniversary, not the 40th, but the same day that A New Hope came out, May 25th. But then there's like, they get Ewan McGregor going, oh, guys, by the way, I have a new announcement. Well, hello there. A new announcement. I can't do it probably as well as you can, Chaz. But
hello there.
So everybody's got their own hello there version, I guess. So, and nobody's going to get mad at him. They're going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. So if like the Disney president gets on there and says it, we're like, oh, that guy, he's terrible. Oh, Obi-Wan told me. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Sure. I'm okay with it. Oh, you're going to see it. Oh, they're going to see it at Celebration before we do it at home. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. This is not the show you're looking for. Oh, not today. No. Okay. Yeah. So that we got that.
More of like just a 6-part series. Is there not going to be like a season 2 or anything like that? Is it just 6 episodes and the thing's done?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's
because I wouldn't mind that. Sometimes I don't want to wait 2 years for another.
Yeah. You saying it like that, Jay, reminded me. You guys remember the old school days of the made-for-TV movies?
Yeah.
Would you tune in multiple nights on ABC or NBC to watch the 2-hour part? They're like, tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, you gotta like run to your room and get a blanket or something during a commercial.
No, I can't miss it. I can't.
You can't-
Commercial, pee break.
Not even VCRs around back then.
I know. Oh, now we're
The
just
Wizard
like,
of
I'll
Oz,
watch it later.
the Wizard of Oz come on and nobody did anything else.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
My
right.
kids are like, "What? Y'all sat around and watched the Wizard of Oz? We waited for it."
That's right. God, man, I got to get my cereal just right. I got to watch G.I. Joe before I go to school. Just, it's the only time I get to see it.
I remember racing home and to get home in time to watch Star Blazers. I love that show.
Oh, Star Blazers was the morning for me. What a great show.
Yeah, I was
Test luck.
be running down these old railroad tracks to get home in time because the bus wouldn't get me there in time. Went through, you know what I mean?
You got to get home and watch Star Blazers. Get out of the way. What's this? What's for snacks? So what kind of snack are you chowing down when you're watching Star Blazers? Just right after you get home.
Oh man, like apples or English muffins with cream cheese on it, or
Nice.
English muffins with mayonnaise and tomatoes.
English muffin, mayonnaise, and tomatoes. That you had me, buddy, when you said tomatoes. Took me back.
It's a New England thing, man, but it's tasty.
Anything with mayonnaise and tomatoes, I'm good. That's fine. Oh, sorry. Let's see. We've got some guys talking over here. 2 episodes start. Yep, that's right. Because of the late start. All right. So as we're counting down to the fun of Obi-Wan, each Thursday Night Live, we've been looking at certain duels that have played out. So far, we've looked at Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon against Darth Maul. We looked at Obi-Wan and Anakin against Dooku in Attack of the Clones. And then Yoda showed up, did what he did, and we all kind of relived that moment in the movie theater. Last time we watched Obi-Wan and Anakin against Maul against Dooku at the beginning of Sith, where we saw the beheading, which was, it was kind of rough for us. Now we're going to watch actually an animated duel. So let's see here. I'll pull it up. This is from Rebels. And I have to say, I watched it this week, just kind of reminding myself. And there's some stuff in there that I don't remember catching from before. So let's see if we can pull it up here and see, get your take on it. Here we are. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud here. There we go. Let me see. Back it up. Share screen. I'm so glad I know how to use technology. Not really.
It's a long, extended fight.
Yes. It takes on hours. This is the abridged version. All right. Here we go. And action.
Look what has become of you, a rat in the desert. Look what I have risen above. I have come to kill you, but perhaps it's worse to leave you here, festering in your squalor. Define yourself by your power to take life, the desire to dominate, to possess. You have nothing.
Ooh, the stomach growl.
And what do you have?
Oh, here we go.
Why you come to this place? Not simply to hide.
I love this.
Oh, you have a purpose here.
Mhm.
Perhaps you are protecting something. No. Protecting someone.
Oh, lightsabers up. So that's, obviously the patented Obi-Wan form there. But doesn't he change right here to?
Well, he pulls out it's almost the exact same battle from the Phantom Menace, or Maul's move is.
Is that Qui-Gon's
There.
form though?
It changed to Qui-Gon's form.
Yes, yeah.
So he's at form 3 and he changes to form 4, I think. Kind of a throwback. So here we go. Come on, lock it up, boys. Let's get it on. And there we go. That was it.
That was the exact same move that he did up against Obi-Wan when he was what,
Qui-Gon, you mean
25?
where he goes to bump him in the head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah, to Qui-Gon, sorry.
Oh, I knew what you meant. I was just trying to help you.
But when he bumped him in the head, it's like, I've seen this move. I saw this play.
Chosen one. He is.
So is he though? Let's talk about that here in a second. He's so compassionate. Look at the two moons. Oh, I forgot about this part. Dewback's having a rough time.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He looks too young there.
Yeah. He does look.
Because he's Ezra's age.
Well, it is animated. Their skin looks more
No. I mean Luke. He looks too small.
Oh.
He should be the same age as Ezra.
That's true. That's true. Let's see. Let me close this out. So what are some things that stood out to you? I know we commented on a few things as far as the form changes and the lightsabers. Steven Stanton did an amazing job. Eric, yeah, is that who did Obi-Wan's voice there? Is Steven Stanton?
Yeah, he did Obi-Wan in Rebels.
Yeah. My understanding is I think I was listening to Rebel Force Radio the other day. I think he did the voice in the Lego game as well.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, no. Did he do? Yeah, I think he did. But then Tom did Yoda before, Tom had his stroke, Tom Kane.
Oh, yeah. He did Yoda forever.
Yeah. So, but I think his last thing he did was the Lego thing before his stroke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's what the guys on Rebel Force Radio were saying. Dude, it's just, man, what a talent. So as we think about this battle here, what are some things that stood out to you guys? Anything? I mean, as Shaz says, such a long, drawn out battle. So there's so much to take away from it as they went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Well, I like it when it's short like that. I mean, for this matchup.
Yeah.
Because it shows Obi-Wan has been thinking about this thing for the past, let's see, what is this, 10 years? Yeah, more than 20. Well, I guess it is 20 years. 23 maybe.
So how is this, I wondered, as far as timeline, with this matchup with the Obi-Wan series, which is supposed to be, 10 years after Revenge of the Sith?
See, to me, it seems like it's the exact same time, because I think this is 10 years. I think this, no, I'm sorry. Rebels is 5 years BBY.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Maul still is around.
Okay. So,
for Obi-Wan.
Oh, it makes you wonder, because there was rumors that Ray Park was doing something. So
I'm all for Maul. I enjoyed seeing him in Solo.
Well,
freaked out the guy who was sitting beside me because he hadn't seen any Clone Wars. He's like, "What? Aren't you freaked out?" I was like, "Oh, you don't know?" He said, "Do I really have to watch Clone Wars?" I said, "Yes," in chronological order.
So I guess the question is, and maybe I should have thought of this before we actually watched this clip, is how many of you guys, because I know all of us are, seen the movies, but not everybody watches the animated stuff. Does everybody here, have you seen all the animated stuff as far as Clone Wars and Rebels and everything?
To multiple times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even Resistance. I thought Star Wars Resistance was a pretty good animated series.
Right. Okay.
I really like the style of Resistance. Reminded me of Tron Uprising, which was a fantastic series that got cut short months before Clone Wars got cut short.
Yeah, because
it was a bitter year for me.
Let's see. Yes to all. Oh, Reese said, "Oh my gosh, we're so old." You're right, Reese. We are. Bunch of old guys sitting around talking about Star Wars, animated Star Wars, at that. So
yeah. I remember when it first come out, I was like, what is this junk? I want a movie, not a cartoon. And I refused to watch it for years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And then my son, I met my wife and she already had the boys. And they were little and they were watching it. So I sat down with them and I was like, oh, this ain't half bad.
Yeah.
And it was right before, it was like they had 2 more seasons left, I think. And I was like, I need more seasons now.
Yeah, I like the Clone Wars. I started watching those with Bill back in the day, the early stuff. But when Rebels came out, I was like, I don't know. It's because it was Disney's first real deal. I was like, is it going to be Disney Star Wars? So I kind of watched the first, like, Spark of the Rebellion. I was like, it's okay. Then I just forgot about it, but I saw it kept going. So then I went back and man, I was all in. I was like, man, this is a good storyline. So
I had actually listened to the book that had that was the beginning of Rebels, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And goes in.
What is it? A New Dawn?
Yeah, New Dawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where how he's working for the Empire basically, but doesn't know what he's doing. He's just flying a ship, hauling ore back and forth, and they're building the Death Star, and he's trying to hide his force powers, and then he meets Hera, and it just goes from there. And then a little while later, Clone Wars come out, or Rebels come out, and I was like, wait a minute, this and that, they go together.
Yeah.
I have to listen to that. That's one book I haven't listened to / read.
Oh man, that's one of the greatest books.
It's a good book.
Yeah, I just finished, and we'll talk about it, is the Force Unleashed stuff. I remember playing the games, but then I listened to the novels too. They were good. All right.
Hey, RJ, I don't want to get way off topic, but what book in Expeditionary Force are you on?
I finished book 1. I said that you weren't here last week. That was an awesome tip.
Yeah.
That's G.I. Joe meets Star Wars with Bender from Futurama included.
Wow.
And you know what? Nobody else is going to understand it unless they've read it, but you know what I mean by Bender from Futurama.
I for sure do, man. And I'm going to tell you, each one is better than the last.
I'm waiting on my next credit to come due.
Waiting on
so
that
I can get another book. So I can't
remind us
spend
again what the name of this series is again.
It's called Expeditionary Force, and there's, I think, 14 books now.
Wow.
Book 15 comes out in a couple of months, and I can't wait.
It's awesome.
Everyone
all
G.I.
these
Joe
books.
meets Star Wars. It's fun. It's got a little bit of everything.
Expeditionary Force. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. You like hamsters invading Earth and lizards.
Okay.
Man, there's everything to love about it.
All right.
Radioactive teenage black belt hamsters.
They're getting
And
there.
Is that like was the old Kia Soul commercials where those hamsters are like driving the cars and all
That's
that?
what I was thinking.
It's a tie-in crossover. So we find Obi-Wan has tracked, or excuse me, Darth Maul's tracked Obi-Wan to Tatooine. Now, I can't remember. Ezra helped him somehow, didn't he, or something, to get there.
Yeah, man. They put a Jedi and a Sith holocron.
That's right.
Okay, I remember that scene, and Kanan could see him even though he was blind. He could see their shadow in the Force. There was a lot to that episode. That was a really intense episode of he tried to murder Kanan just for fun. I don't know. That was a good episode.
Yeah.
I didn't like the animation of Rebels as it began because I had gotten so into Clone Wars. Well, I was a Thunderbirds kid.
Yeah.
So it looked great to me. I was like, oh, they're making this too baby. The eyes would bulge out, and certain things. I was like, oh, no. But the storyline, I'm glad I stuck with it because it got intense. And by that, in that, what was that, the 4th season?
Yeah. Was that when
Thrawn
Thrawn showed up, or Thrawn showed up?
Yeah.
Early? Yeah.
I think he might have shown up at the end of the 3rd season, but
I think it was
when
this season, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you put those 2 holocrons together, everything goes crazy. And it's like, this is the Force we want to see.
Yeah.
This is the stuff that really digs in.
And you sprinkle some Grand Admiral Thrawn shows up right about that time too, and you're just like, oh,
Yes. Well, and then you got
to kill.
the Vader and Ahsoka battle. I mean, all that stuff is in there too. Ahsoka's back. I mean, so.
And as soon as Maul found out, as soon as he asked the combined holocrons the question and got the answer, he didn't even care about what was going on with Kanan and Ezra and all those guys at his secret base. He just jumped in his ship and left. That was it. It's funny. He arrives on Tatooine and finds Obi-Wan Kenobi and talks to him as if Obi-Wan was the tormented one the whole time.
Right.
Like he would leave Obi-Wan to his misery. Obi-Wan's solid. He's good to go, man. He's got
wasn't the one that was, had the horns out of his head and crawling like a spider around the dump.
Yeah.
And he's Obi-Wan's been living rent free in that cat's head all this time,
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's probably like, Darth, who? There's so many Darth.
Okay, well, let's just get this over with. So,
I guess I'll kill you if you're gonna come start being a tool or whatever.
It was neat though in that clip where he's like, he's kind of prying. You're protecting someone, and then all of a sudden you see that blue lightsaber light up. Like,
yeah, because that's when he's like, well, you got to die now.
Yep.
But I got to kill you right up now.
Yes. But it was, as you see, he starts, of course, with his classic Obi-Wan before they lock up form, I guess like form 3 or something like that. But I thought it was cool after watching it again how he slides into Qui-Gon's form before they really engage. So I don't know if he's done that before. I just thought it was neat, just kind of watching it.
I never know that you said it.
So,
there's a YouTube episode I've seen, and they have all the animators, the directors, they have everybody talking just about that fight scene there, how they went from the footsteps to everything, just how everything was perfectly choreographed. Filoni's in it. It's like a little 15-minute YouTube episode I saw somewhere about Clone Wars stuff. Just how they spent so much time studying everything between the two, so that this final, it was done and said, and it was perfect.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. I'd love to hear Filoni talk. Just the depth of, his knowledge of it all. It's like talking to George Lucas 2.0. So, but I think he articulates better. So. Sorry, George. So, like he's listening or watching, but you never know.
If it is, man, I would agree. Right. It's almost unbelievable to see that this guy knows more about George Lucas's imagination than George Lucas does.
Yeah, he's definitely been in the mind of the maker, if you will. So,
I like how he was talking about getting started with Clone Wars, and he's like, "This is the SpongeBob guys down the hall screwing with me. Tell me they're George Lucas." Yes. I don't know if the rest of y'all seen that.
Yeah. I bet that was that first time he contacted him. He's like,
he was on the Airbenders series. He's like,
yeah, that's right.
You're sure, you're Lucasfilms, whatever. Yeah.
Well, so obviously he makes quick work of Maul. Let's see. Eric says over here, I like the Clone Wars cartoon when first sees Maul and told him that he should have went for the neck. Oh, nice. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Should have went and found that one. We could have talked about it. So he beats Maul, and he asks him, "Is he the chosen one?" Obi-Wan says yes. Maul responds with, "Well, he'll avenge us," or something like that. What are you to make of that? So, are we saying that Obi-Wan thinks Luke's the one, or
I thought he was talking about Vader, knowing that he was Anakin?
But he's there protecting Luke. So I'm thinking Maul was asking, this one you're protecting, is he the chosen one? Well, I guess the question we have to ask ourselves, who really is the chosen one to us? It wasn't really a big deal until the prequels came out, We all thought Luke was the real hero until the prequels showed up, I guess.
Pretty obvious that it's Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
He is chosen in a way. He really is.
He's definitely touched. So in a way. So yeah. So from Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan has been wrong before.
Oh, from a certain point of view. So yeah, he's not infallible. We know that.
You know, like Obi-Wan's living rent free in Maul's head. Anakin or Vader is living rent free in Obi-Wan's head.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Like-
because I mean, he can't accept that Anakin could possibly be redeemed.
Yeah.
So Luke must be the chosen one to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's Anakin. He's the father. Luke's the son.
Yeah.
Who is the daughter?
Ooh.
Is it Leia? I'm not
Jar
sure.
Jar.
Some of that Sith cloning mess. I don't know what that was all about.
Missy.
Yeah. So
Nice to see.
Obi-Wan is, most likely operating under the assumption that, Luke is that chosen one. I would agree with that. Because I mean, his last encounters, at least in this timeline, are with when he leaves Anakin by the banks of the lava river. So
Right.
obviously we'll get a little bit more, I guess, with the Obi-Wan series, find out more. But
Well, why choose Luke? I mean, why couldn't Leia be the chosen one? I mean, they were twins. Why pick one over the other at such a young before you even know?
Yeah.
Probably because she's got no Jedi watching over her, and he figures he's going to get to train Luke.
Yeah. Or
Maybe that's his idea at this point.
But he knows where she is. They're obviously going to.
That's true.
Sure.
They're going to check. They're going to check her out. And Leia also had, if according to some books, especially the Ahsoka book, Ahsoka was around watching Leia. She was hanging out with her dad, Leia's
Bail Organa.
And
Bill. Yeah, they were working together there. So
Yeah, I don't know. But think too, because Obi-Wan, I mean, we don't know how much interaction they have. I mean, obviously there's some, because we get to A New Hope, they allude to Obi-Wan as crazy old Ben. So, he's got a reputation, so maybe he's had some interactions. But in those interactions, maybe Obi-Wan sensed the Force within Luke or something. I don't know.
Well, in the books, from a certain point of view, he does have interaction with the whole family. And his uncle runs Obi-Wan off and tells him, I defend this family, you go away, you've caused enough problems. And actually Yoda wanted Leia. Yoda never wanted Luke.
Oh, is that in a certain point of view?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which
Does
one
Luke
is that in A New Hope or Empire?
The first one, New Hope,
A New Hope.
because Obi-Wan, I think it's the first one, because Obi-Wan's already dead and his Force ghost is talking to Yoda. And Yoda's pretty much just like, no, he's like his father. We have to have the girl. She's more level-minded.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think that comes from an older script. Because in one of the making of Star Wars books or something, the author brought that up. Maybe that was a Rensler book.
Yeah.
That Lucas had inserted that Yoda was kind of fighting for Leia to be the one.
Yeah,
And
Yoda wasn't happy.
Obi-Wan jumped the gun.
Yeah. Because definitely when you get to Empire, Obi-Wan Yoda, he's not feeling it. It's like this.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the whole way he's hating on him. And then when he finally comes back, I guess you're all right. I'm dying, so I'm gonna say whatever. There is another, thank goodness, just in case this doesn't work out. Of course, that means Rey Skywalker. No, that's not. No, sorry. Did I say that out loud? No, that's not right. What does Eric say? Eric says maybe the chosen ones are not to be found, yet misread could have been others. That's the Empire when Luke leaves Cloud City and Yoda said there's another. That's right.
Yep.
Oh man. But then, but Maul is like, he's got a whole mixed up perspective. He says, well, if he's the chosen one, then he'll avenge us. So the Sith are going to come out on top, I guess. That's what he thinks. Or you think he's thinking something else? What are y'all?
Or is he like he's avenging us, me and you, Obi-Wan?
Oh.
Because look at who got the short end of the stick.
I see what you're saying.
In the same battle, Obi-Wan
Yeah.
loses his master and Maul loses his master, because at this point, Palpatine wants nothing to do with him.
It's true.
Yeah.
So I mean, when he comes out of hiding, it's like it started without me. Well, I think this was in a book. It might not have been in the Clone Wars. But you can see his anger that, he's got Dooku in the Clone Wars. It's like, no, there can't be two different groups of Sith. We're going to be the true Sith. I'm going to take my own apprentice.
Yeah, Palpatine went and found him and killed his brother, killed Savage.
Yep.
Tavad, and then, almost killed.
Yeah. You guys are right on target. That's right. Because, I mean, he's going to take down Palpatine, so therefore he's avenging us. Yeah, that's right on. Dude, there's so much in this little bitty scene, as you think about it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it was a build-up in Rebels, too. It was a long
build-up,
it was a long time. And the whole thing where they ran into each other in Clone Wars, too, when Obi-Wan was disguised or whatever.
I mean, they had a lot of interactions in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Well, as we think about, I guess, timelines, we think about novelizations, all those different things. They just, announced, I think it was this week, that they're re-releasing Force Unleashed on Nintendo Switch. So with that being said, should we read into that, like kind of like the novels that they're re-releasing, that they're acknowledging that storyline to be canon? What do y'all think?
I believe
Never
there
could get
are
into
powers.
Unleashed.
You couldn't get into what? Force Unleashed?
The Force Unleashed. I never did get into that. I tried. It was just wasn't my deal.
I played the game a little bit, but then it wasn't until just recently I listened to the novels. So to hear that storyline it's pretty cool. But what were you saying, Shaz, about the powers that be and the whole canon stuff?
There may be a big change.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's enough division among Star Wars that they got to fix something somewhere along the line. Maybe they'll do a multiverse, 2 different timelines, and choose your own adventure. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
well,
I used to love those choose your own adventure books, but I don't know if I want
exactly.
Yes, I was thinking, Jay.
I don't want it in Star Wars either, but
yeah, Ricardo, you're right.
We're where we are, and we got a Filoni verse that's going really nicely.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, and it's interesting because, they made that broad statement, kicking all this stuff out. This is Legends or whatever. But now they're bringing it up. And granted, they're wanting to make money. That's the main goal, is they're bringing this stuff back. Like I think Kenobi got re-released just recently. They're re-releasing. I saw a bunch of the other old stuff again, and new artwork and stuff on their covers.
Nice.
Now they're bringing this old game back to be on Nintendo Switch. So it makes you wonder, okay, are we, broadening our horizons now? We're acknowledging, hey, this was good content that we kind of threw out, the whole baby with the bathwater type situation. Now we're bringing it back, and it'll be interesting. I like the storyline. I don't know, not to spoil it or anything, but I will anyway. But the Force Unleashed 2 ends with Vader imprisoned. And then the next thing you have is, I guess, A New Hope in the storyline. So I'd like to know how he got out of prison. He's held hostage. He's being taken back to the Rebel Alliance. They're going to interrogate him and probably put him up for charges and execute him or something. But somehow he got loose. So I don't know. Be interested to see if they come up with something to kind of connect that story. I know that originally, as far as the game wise, there was supposed to be a Force Unleashed 3, and then they canceled it. I don't know if that was about the same time that Lucasfilm bought that Disney bought out Lucasfilm or what. But a lot of cloning and stuff in that one, Force Unleashed 1 and 2, which is cool because supposedly you couldn't clone, as we saw with the Rise of Skywalker. Couldn't clone something and have all these great Force abilities, but for somehow they, or maybe they did, maybe they didn't, mastered it. A lot of I don't know, unanswered questions in it, but it still was a neat storyline to follow, I thought. So at least while I was driving, it was better than listening to something else. So, Star Wars.
Well, Filoni borrows what he can from what's out there, and stuff that doesn't blend with where he wants to go, he lets it go.
Yeah. It's always neat to see when you can acknowledge where he borrowed from. It's like, oh yeah, I see, man. I see that, Filoni. I see you acknowledge this.
I see the mini rig in the background.
That's right. I see it. So those little nods are nice. Now we get to collecting. All right. There's no big Star Wars news. Yes, sir. It's been a minute. He says, "What's up, Thor?" Get to collecting news. There's no big Star Wars breaks, but Hasbro came out with a whole bunch of Spider-Man stuff. Now we've got some Spider-Man fans here among us, and in the midst of all those announcements, and I don't want to just run roughshod over the Spider-Man stuff, but I don't know a lot about it. I mean, some of you guys probably do. I know Steve, wish he was with us. He could talk for days, I'm sure, on it. But they said they're going away from the plastic bubbles and stuff.
Yep.
So they're, and that's going to impact Black Series. It's going to impact Vintage Collection. So here we go. This is kind of the look that you're going to get with the Marvel Legends moving forward. Where it's a box, obviously the pictures of the characters will be on the outside. This is obviously a deluxe deal here. There'll be smaller boxes for individual figures. How do you feel about this? What are you thinking? I mean, I'm all for being green, saving the earth, all that stuff. But for the collecting perspective, what are some things that come to mind for you as you see this? And imagine it. Let's see. Let me see if I got it. Hold on just a second. Let's see if I can oh my goodness. Sorry. Show you too much here. Let's see. Stop sharing. Yeah. I'll find what I want to do. Hold on. Hold this thought. Because I think we've already begun to see some of it in the Star Wars side of things.
The Boba Fett.
Yeah, and the Ahsoka deal. Yeah. So I'll show the Ahsoka thing up here. There we go. Which we're waiting on this. Obviously.
I hadn't seen that one.
Pre-order stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was was it Walmart exclusive, maybe? Imagine that.
Yeah, everybody got that. It was like you get a big old box and just a little bit of stuff in it.
Yeah. So you got this. I think there's one, like you said, there's the Boba Fett, there's the Incinerator Trooper one, and then I think there's a trooper with the special big gun or whatever, the E3 or E11. I don't know what they say. Whatever that gun is. But I think we're going the way it looks like they're going this direction with everything. So what are the implications as far as collecting for you guys when you think about this?
I open everything.
Okay, so it's for you, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
They're going to lose out on
the card.
Yeah, just like the cards. Okay.
They're going to lose out on the people that buys one to open and one to keep because they don't have the actual figure showing. They're going to lose out on all that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, William. I was thinking because I know a lot of you guys, and I'm like that on some things. Will buy two, one to keep sealed, and then even display it, especially the way they've got the Black Series and Vintage Collection done, and then the openers. Now they're just if they're gonna buy it, they're just gonna buy one. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I know they're trying to be conscious of the plastic use, and that's great. But I was talking to Jim today. We were talking, and he said, I'm all for it as well. But I mean, you got to be consistent, and let's talk about how you can change the composition of the figures. Just talk about all that stuff too. So yeah, there's something to be said for that. What is the inside going to be like? Is it going to be plastic form stuff to hold the accessories, or is it going to be little pouches? Which they'd started doing that with some of the play sets. I know some of you've gotten those Vintage Collection play sets where the insides are little pouches and things like that, and I guess like tissue paper.
Yeah, it's like the big sets, the Stormtrooper sets and stuff come like that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
In the box and wrapped in paper. Yeah, and they actually started that stuff before Spider-Man and Star Wars, they actually started it with the G.I. Joe stuff.
Okay, yeah. So
With the
Hasbro's been
2-pack O-ring set of Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. They started with that.
right.
That was the first thing they released like that.
Yeah.
And everybody's complained about that too. All the O-ring collectors and G.I. Joe they're upset about that. So,
It'll be interesting. Let's see. What's up, Ian? Ian's joining the fun tonight. Good to see you, buddy. So
I started collecting the retro Marvel figures just because they look cool with the card back and the figure, and
yeah,
they're going to go to that. I ain't gonna collect them anymore. I mean, I don't want to look at a box. I like seeing the figure and the bubble with the card back. So
right. Yeah,
it would kill that for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just looking at, Robert's setup. He's got behind him. He's got all those Black Series.
Yeah.
Those are displayed well. They're still in their package. If they go away from that, I mean, yeah, there's something to be said about the artwork that's going to be on the box, but I want to see the figure. I want to see the work they did. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's why I'm an opener in a lot of ways too. So, but I would say like my Black Series that I have from the Mandalorian, it's 75% in the box, and then the others are out on the shelf, around the boxes, around that artwork that's on the columns of them, so, or on the spine of them. Something somebody brought up, and I think it was Ron, saw the post within our event page. He said those figure swapper guys are going to have a heyday with this, though. The guys.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's to say? I mean, all you got to do is I'm not telling you how to do it, but it's kind of pretty self-explanatory. Just open it up, swap it out, take it back, boom. No questions asked. Which pretty much they pull that off anywhere anyway. People don't care,
Yeah.
but this would make it even easier. And you won't know any better until you get home and you open it.
And then people working at customer service in Walmart, they don't care anyway.
No.
But now they won't
Right.
have even an idea to raise an inkling about it. And you won't either. Whereas, if you're in the
Yep.
store, you're going to see it and go, oh, why is, Spider-Man in the, Rise of Skywalker Ray box? You know what I'm saying? So
Well, even if they put
It's a
figure in there,
variant.
open it up,
it's a
put a
variant.
rock in
Go
there.
for it. Can't believe Hasbro messed up. Put it on eBay right here in the store. See how it sells.
They open it up and put a rock in it, and they'll never know the difference.
Yeah, they never know. You never know. So, which I've seen a couple of guys post recently that they had gotten, the Navarro Cantina playset. They bought 2 of them, and both of them had already had the exclusive card taken out of them, the Death Trooper, and all the accessories taken out of them. One of them just had I think he said the just the background, so the bar was gone, the stool, and all that. Where the other one I think was just a few other things missing. I know I've been. I want to say it was a Target I went to one time, and I saw a Black Series that someone did the figure swap. But I've only seen it like that once. I mean, now where you guys are, you may see it more often. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot on Marvel Legends around here.
Really?
They're opening
Yeah.
the Lego sets and taking out the little Lego figure, the Mandalorian,
Mhm.
the Jawas, R2.
Wow.
And it's crazy. Now they've got all the little special security devices on it that all you gotta do is slide it to the side. I've seen the security devices laying in the middle of the aisle.
Wow.
So where's the box at?
Yeah. It's
There's some rough Walmarts around this area. Some rough. The light bulbs in the automotive section
Mhm.
are under lock and key.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's how they are around some of
Yeah.
the places around here in Chattanooga.
Wow.
Over by Hamilton Place Mall and all that. They're like that over there.
Man, it's broken world we live in, gentlemen.
They've started installing gates now to where when you come in the entrance,
Mhm.
the gate will move out. And once you walk past it, it'll close, but you can't go back out through that gate. You have to go all the way back around. And that's where they have basically the police department has somebody stationed there to keep people from running off with carts of stuff.
Wow. See, we have
That's in the ones a little further away from me. That's in a rough part of town, but
Yeah.
mine here, they got a 90-year-old guy that stands there and waves at you. And you want me to help you load that? You might have stolen it.
Mhm.
No, man, I don't want you to die on
Yeah.
me. Helping me load up something. So.
We had them little gates around here too, and then they all of a sudden just took them out. They got
Yeah,
rid of them.
same here too, William. We had them
Yeah.
all, and they made a big deal about it, and then they were gone. So
They brought them all here, and they must thought we were worse than y'all.
yeah, they've got like 3 gates at each entrance there where RJ lives. It's like
You probably know that Walmart over by Hamilton Place there, Lucas. That Walmart over by Hamilton Place Mall.
yeah.
It's like it was ranked number 1 in Walmart's for the most stolen stuff for years out of that one Walmart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they get an award?
They was talking about how many millions of dollars that store loses a year. It's crazy. It's stolen stuff. It was crazy.
Oh my stars, gosh. Broken, man.
Yeah.
Folks are broken, man. I'm glad none of you guys are. So yeah, we're all up and up in here. So, but yeah, I couldn't sleep at night if I did something like that. I mean, maybe I'm just naive. I don't know. But
I feel bad when I see them on clearance section and they're brand new figures that's still unpunched. I'm like $295.
like, do you guys know what this is? Do you want me to? I'm the guy, and I'm sure you guys are too. If I'm going down the toy aisle and things are in disarray, I'm going to start putting it on the right peg. Like, so
Well, I make sure all the Landos are on one peg so that you don't have to sort through them to go to the other.
Yes.
Yeah, Landos, you stay over here. But why?
We're down to 9.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Somebody bought one.
Hey. Well,
Or maybe he got misplaced.
He's probably in the Motu stuff. I went today and they had the vintage collection wave with Lobot, and those they just put them out, and they
I got that last week.
The Black Series archive wave with Obi-Wan. They had it, just put it out. So I was like, okay, we're actually doing something here. So I don't know. Now we probably won't get anything else for a year. So we'll see how it goes. So.
Yeah, at least 8 weeks, because one figure per week goes away is what they have figured, and when all 8 are gone, they don't have to worry for 2 months.
I didn't buy anything today, so it's not on me. It's not my fault. So I'd already got everything. So now, is anybody seeing any of the other I guess next wave stuff, a vintage collection or the retro collection? Because I'm seeing people at Target getting that new the Mando stuff, retro wave. Are y'all seeing that?
Yeah, they're posting that stuff. Yeah, they're posting that around here, but I don't see where they're getting it.
Yeah, because I'd love to have that Ahsoka. I'd love to have that Boba Fett, all those guys. But
I would too, but
I've got them on pre-order, but I'll probably see them about this time next year.
Yeah. Who do you usually do your pre-orders through, William?
Hasbro.
Sometimes
Entertainment Earth.
Yeah, I've found that at least from my experience, and Jim and I were talking about this. If I get it done through Hasbro Pulse, I'm going to get it for sure. I mean, maybe a while.
Yeah.
If I try the other places, there's a better likelihood it's going to get canceled. So
yeah, I'm waiting for my G.I. Joe classifieds to get canceled from Target. They take it out like every week. They show that they got it taken out, but as soon as they have a hiccup or something like that, and it's gone.
I don't know about you guys, but when I get those emails from Target, approve the delay emails, I'm just like, oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on the droids R2 and Boba Fett.
Are you serious? Still waiting on that?
Wow. Yeah. I still haven't been able to get those. They pop up. By the time I get over to get them, they're gone again.
Well, they actually canceled the order, and I forgot about that. My credit card got compromised, and I had to get a new card.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm just waiting for them to pop up. When I check it like every other day online.
Mm-hmm.
Still says sold out. So maybe one day.
Yeah.
That's going for crazy money
right
there. And they say that, with the whole pre-order thing, if you change your address or have to change your credit card, you are out of luck. You've just messed yourself up. So don't move, guys. I know some of this stuff's not coming out to 2027, but if you've made that pre-order, commit to live where you're living for 5 more years. Priorities. Okay. So let's just try to make sure we all are on the same page in that. So
what I like about Hasbro is you pre-order something from them. Everybody that ordered from everybody else, Entertainment Earth or whatever, they've always got it way before you get it from Hasbro. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Hasbro seems to be always the last one to get anything.
Yeah, I've noticed that, like you said, Entertainment Earth or Dork Side or Big Bad, they'll get their stuff before Hasbro.
Mm-hmm.
But sure enough, if I try to pre-order from Hasbro always get theirs before that. So
I just got the Navarro playset. It just got sent to me from Hasbro the other day, and everybody else has had theirs for weeks.
yeah, I think I've had mine for almost 2 months. So I got it from
Yeah.
Big Bad. So
Yeah, I just got mine like, I don't know, like 4 days ago.
yeah. Oh, who was it? Was it you, Bill, that was wanting to build a bunch of the Tantive 4 hallways? Have you had any luck getting any?
I've gotten one.
Okay. I saw on this one, not everybody race out at once. I'm looking, this is kind of a plug for me as well. I'm looking for vintage collection stuff. I'm kind of dipping back into that. So if you've got some vintage collection stuff you want to move, holler at me. But the newer stuff, I'm not the big stuff, but I'm sorry. I was looking on eBay, and somebody just listed on the buy it now stuff 2 hallways and 2 of the 4-packs, like the troopers. And I want to say 120, which is
I got my hallway for $30.
okay. All right. Yeah,
and I wanted to see how it went together before, because, you know, I wish, I don't know, I wish they'd made that back hallway, because it looks to me like they were trying to make the place where Leia's actually inputting the information into R2, but there's no floor for that. But I mean, it's
get the floor
really,
for that.
Yeah,
I can
there's
tell you
no
how to get the
back
floor for that. I'll
Is
tell you how you
it the
get it,
back
though.
side of the white hallway?
yeah.
If you turn it
let me
around
go-
that way, it's
I'll
got
go get
that.
it.
If you get on eBay, the Cardboard Galaxy,
Yeah.
he's got that floor.
Oh, does
It's
he?
made
Oh,
of cardboard,
cool.
but he's got that floor. 'Cause
Well,
I buy everything he's got.
yeah, I was thinking
He's actually got the front cockpit of the Tantive that will connect to that.
wow.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
cool.
So what's it called again?
It's the Cardboard Galaxy.
Dude, I'm like taking notes tonight. I'm like, I've got 3 things
Yeah.
I've got to follow up on.
He made the Executor front end. He made the jail ship from the Mandalorian. He made that.
You're talking about the floor that would go right through here.
Yeah,
Yes, he
yeah.
makes that.
Yeah.
The guy from the Cardboard Galaxy makes that.
He makes some pretty.
He's got an Instagram page. It's actually the same thing, the Cardboard Galaxy. He's got a Facebook page also.
Is it, I mean, price is pretty reasonable, you think?
I think that floor was like $25.
Okay, not too bad. Well,
I think the most expensive thing he's got a Death Star thing out now that's the scene where Darth Vader and Obi-Wan are fighting, and you can see it from the Millennium Falcon.
Oh,
And then it's got another part on top of it that's the boardroom when you see all the generals at the board table.
Yeah.
He's got that. It actually stacks, or you can set it down on side by side or whatever. It's like $40 right now.
Wow.
Wow.
See, I was thinking with that lot I saw, because those 4-packs of Rebel Troopers are like 45 a piece, and there's 2 of those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 90, and then you get those other 2 deals. So you never know.
If you're getting all 4 of those for 100, that is a good deal.
Yeah, well, I think they're asking 100. I'm not going to get it. Or 120.
Yeah.
I'm just passing along in case you guys are interested.
Yeah.
I don't have any space, man. I've run out. I've done something, and I think Shaz probably, and maybe Shaz is the one that showed Steve this. Steve used to do this all the time. See if I can get it from over here.
well, putting a bunch of Death Stars together with a terror drum on top and make a big place set.
I've seen that, but that's not it. Just because
That Cardboard Galaxy's also got the backdrop and stuff for the Navarro playset. It's really cool.
as far as figure, because I started opening stuff, and trying to be good about taking this card's not good, but taking the bubble out without destroying everything and all that. Creating a little file card look, but storing the figures in the tackle deals where you put like the lures. I saw Steve doing. He said he couldn't remember who he learned it from, but man, I love it because you can still see the figures in there and everything with all their accessories, and then you can stack them up and store them real easy. I've kind of been working through things to make space because I'm going to open those eventually. I mean, anyway. So,
And you can't move, or else you're going to lose all your pre-orders.
yeah, that's true. So I
Can't get a bigger house.
That's right. I'm here for 5 years at least. So
He actually makes that little thing for this play set.
oh, there you go.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that
He made
is.
the floor, and then he's got the. Let me move the Gamorreans out of the way.
Is
Dude,
that
that looks-
$239 there?
That right there was like $16, I think. For
Yeah,
that.
no use. You don't have to buy that bib Fortuna deal. That looks great, William.
But yeah,
It
that's
does.
he
That
makes
looks
all
fantastic.
that stuff. And it's really it's really expensive. He does a lot of stuff he does one thing every month there pretty much. And he's really good. I like him a lot. He's really good to deal with. I'll go down here and see if I can pull some of them out. They're all.
Hey, don't fall down the
all
steps.
nice
Dude. It's
cardboard.
black and dark in there. I'm scared for you.
No, I'm good.
Okay. He's good. He's in his own house. He knows how many steps there are, folks. It's okay.
Yeah, it's a mess down here, but let me see if I can pull some of these out of the. I ain't got them set up. I'm got to build me some cabinets.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Jim was talking about today. He's thinking about doing some diorama. Look at him say diorama, like to do or how to videos. Because Jim's quite the artist, and I know some of you guys are too. So that may be something new coming to the Cantina. Some
That's cool.
Neat.
If you got the
perspectives,
the Carbonite Chamber. Let me put this camera around. Let me figure it out again. I ain't got it set up, but this is the torture chamber part of it, and that's the floor.
Nice.
Oh.
He's also got the actual pieces that go around that you can close all that in, all the bottom of the torture chamber in, not torture chamber, but the Carbonite Chamber. He's got all that stuff where you can close it in. And
nice.
Let's see, this right here is, this is part of one of the front of the ships, but it's got all the parts where you set it up.
That's so cool.
I'm losing nothing. Oh, this right here is the Rebel Command, the Rebel bunker when it's on indoor. That's what this is.
Oh, dude, look at that.
That's the floor.
Wow.
That's the floor, and it goes like that. And then this right here is the top part of the terminal that was sitting in the middle.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And what I love about it is, this is like old school vintage style because that's what it would have been. It's cardboard.
So, yeah, that's what he does. It's all in that style.
Nice.
So you can see I got a ton of it right here. I got it.
You keeping him in business, dude. Oh, look at Return of the Jedi drapes there.
Yeah,
sheets.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
I like that. So,
but I'm trying to let me see if I can find the Navarro one because I just got it the other day, I think.
So cool.
Just back up. Yeah, he's really good. I buy a lot of stuff from him. He posts a lot of stuff on eBay, but he does when he does a promotion or when he's making something new, he offers it to the people on the Instagram and Facebook pages first.
Okay.
So you just have to keep a lookout. He does stuff all the time, and like I said, his new thing now is the Death Star stuff. He makes the walls for the Cloud City. I've actually got the Clouds. I have to look in here, but I've got the Cloud City. When he takes when they take Luke and Leia and Chewbacca and all them into the where Darth Vader's at on Cloud City.
Right.
It's actually that whole setup, the table, the chairs, everything.
I bet that's
nice.
Cool. I wonder if he's remade because didn't originally they'd have like an exclusive Cloud City deal from from Kenner that was like super sought after that, was like tons of money now if you were to find it. I wonder if he's remade that or anything. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
It was like a Sears exclusive or something like that.
Yeah, the cardboard.
Yeah, it was all cardboard.
The cardboard one that's kind of like the Pallet Toy Death Star?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, that was American?
I thought so.
Wow.
Find it. See if I can find an image online. But do you know if he's made something like that, William?
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
But y'all like this.
Oh,
you remember when in A New Hope when he's firing the Death Star that's the whole front of it. And it's got interchanging panels. You can have that one, or you can take that one out and put this one in there.
Oh, there you go. Bill's showing us.
Or you can take that one out and put this one in there. Or you can take that one out and put this one in there. You got basically 4 different scenes that you can put in there.
So, Bill, are you on his website right now? Is that what
Yeah, I'm on it. No, I'm just on his Facebook post.
Dude, that's cool. That's the
I mean,
swing.
yeah, that is really cool.
That was like $25, I think, or $30 or something like that.
There's that one William was just telling us about.
Yeah,
the conference room and
You got the price on that one? What's that one right there?
I'm not seeing prices. These are just pictures.
Man, those are so cool. I'm so
here we
glad.
go. Here's a Navarro one. There's for the window. Let me set it up some.
Oh, so you can see out like where they were all set up.
Yeah. You got the window.
Dude.
If you have 2 of them, you can put these in both.
Oh, that's cool.
There's the other side. And then here's where all the troopers are outside.
No, that's cool, man, because that's one of the things I'd like to do with mine.
Yeah, it's got, it's all set up for the window. Just making a mess.
This dude.
There's the picture of the one William was just showing us when it's put together.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh,
that's
cool.
the detention center.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I've got a ton of stuff ordered from this guy. It comes, it might take him a couple months to get it to you.
Yeah.
Because he hand cuts all this stuff out. He does all this stuff and he won't send anything out if it's not up to his standards. He's really, really good.
Man, just seeing like what you showed us and the stuff Bill's showing us online here, man, that is some really cool stuff.
That is wild.
I guess I found a new rabbit hole to go down. Great. Thanks, William.
You're welcome. It's really affordable is what makes it, even better. Yeah. It's not something that, he's ripping anybody off. It's really, really affordable. Yeah. I think the most expensive thing is he's got Hangar 94 that you can actually put, your Legacy Falcon in, or, the Razor Crest in and stuff like that. And it's like $100 something. And he's special makes
come
those.
on.
That's super.
But it's big enough. It's big enough to put, like I said, it's big enough to put your Razor Crest or your Legacy Falcon in. It's huge. It's 3 feet.
Yeah, that's a lot of real estate.
It's humongous.
Okay, son, you gotta move out of the house. I need your bedroom.
Hey, my son's about to go up to college. I've got some ideas now.
Oh man,
kind of island.
That's where I'm at. Mine's at college.
Oh, there you go. Look at you. Now it's now the Lego room. Dad's Lego room.
Well, he comes home in 2 weeks for the summer, so I lose it again.
Oh, dude. Get him a hotel room. It's okay.
That's as expensive as college.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
Yeah, see this one right here. I ain't even opened it yet, but let me get this thing turned around again. But these are numbered. This is 30 well, let me turn this back around. 30 of 50 that he made of this. The dinner trap.
Yeah,
but that's what it is.
That is such a cool scene. Oh, I can't wait I'll have to go online and see if he's got.
See, that's what it looks like in front.
Look at that.
Oh, nice packaging too. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
this guy.
It's pretty sharp.
I've heard about him.
Yeah.
Before. Jeez, this is like crazy cool.
Yeah, I was glad I ran into it, and I started buying them, and I just kept buying them. Every time he comes out with a new one, I buy it.
Oh,
if they come out with a play set, he makes it.
Yeah. Oh, the bounty hunters, man.
That looks just like out of the movie, man.
It does. I thought that was a movie first.
He's about to remake that one too. That one was one of his one he made a while back, and he's actually going to make it again, but it's going to be improved. Wow. He's actually got the swinging part from where Leia and Luke swung across the Death Star. He's actually got that built too.
Yeah, Bill's showing us the image of that when you were showing us one of the others. Look at that. Oh, he's rocking the Republic gunship there. Or not gunship, but the transport.
Yeah.
Classic. That ship doesn't get enough love, in my opinion. It holds so many figures. Oh, man. That was cool, man. I appreciate you showing those to us. Kind of making us aware of what's
Look, he's done a Death Star hallway.
Yeah.
Nice.
He does it for 6-inch also, and he also does it for Marvel Legends.
Wow.
Wow.
You showed us something on Marvel Legends there, didn't you, Bill? When you were flipping through.
Yeah, I was just scrolling through. There's a really cool. It's got like the card backs, but it's the way you can display the figures loose. I can't find. This guy's got hundreds of pictures. I mean, it's crazy the content. And this, like I said, this isn't his Instagram. This is just his Facebook page.
Wow.
Where is it? Oh man, look at that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Nice.
I'm glad to introduce y'all to something, but now I'll be fighting for it.
That's right. You could say one of those, you said it was like only 50 of them made. Well,
Yeah, he only makes 50 of them. But he'll run like the ship for the Mandalorian when they did the Luke Skywalker scene and all that stuff.
those
He
the
did a
retros?
deluxe version of that, and
Okay.
it had a lot more stuff with it, and it was only 50 of those made. And then now he's got it on his eBay, but it's not the deluxe version.
No.
So he does certain things. He does more versions of,
Yeah.
but they're not the actual release. So
Yeah, that's for the Marvel Retro Legends figures.
Oh, okay. That one things you're showing us there. That's what.
Yeah.
Now, Bill, does he do the Star Wars like bubble card backs too? Because I know Ryfin did his
No, he don't.
originals like that.
he don't do nothing that can be confused with anything vintage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, all this was the color.
Oh,
the
so like
back.
the background, so you do a display.
Yeah.
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 I know what you're talking about. I've seen guys with that. So,
Yeah, he don't do
pretty
nothing
cool.
like that.
You know, you brought up Ryfin's name, and this was something else I thought about us talking about tonight. Because I think he had put some on Twitter this week, and then I heard the guys on Rebel Force Radio talking about it as well. The whole idea, of course, we've got this massive Star Wars story that we're all kind of navigating and working through, and we're anticipating, the Obi-Wan installments, so how that'll change things and fill in holes and all that jazz. But one of the things they were talking about, and I think Ryfin kind of hinted at this with a tweet about Ahsoka. Some people really thought that Ahsoka, of course, she was introduced in Clone Wars, right? We saw her in Rebels, but when we get to the New Hope, we get to Empire, we get to Return of the Jedi. What do you think about the fact that she's out there? Obviously, she's out there because we see her in the the Mandalorian stuff. But the whole impression that I remember getting as a kid was, hey, you've only got Obi-Wan left, you've only got Yoda, and now you've got this budding guy named Luke Skywalker. Those are the only Jedis the whole world has. And now we're reshaping everything with the fact that Ahsoka's been hanging out.
She's no Jedi.
She's no. That's right. She walked away from it.
Yeah,
she's
she
half.
announced it.
Yeah, she's what did Maul say in Rebels? Half a Jedi, or a pretender. I think half a Jedi. Okay, 2.5 Jedi.
She may be two and a half Jedi or whatever. She can sure wield a lightsaber. So.
She does pretty well with 2.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does.
I was going to say when she fought Maul on the Mandalore, man, that was an awesome lightsaber battle.
Well, dude, the way she moved through the forest there in the Mandalorian there when he.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, dude, this is legit, and that's post Return of the Jedi.
That's where I wanted her to meet Luke, was post Return of the Jedi. I've always wanted to see that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about your daddy.
Yeah, well, you get that little inkling, or little interaction they get in Mandalorian 2.5. They're Boba Fett an episode.
Book of Boba. I mean, Manda. I mean,
I guess
Baby Grogu.
Mandabobian.
The Grogu Chronicles.
That's what I like.
Yeah, I just was like, and I see what the guys are saying. I mean, I like her as a character, but I do remember growing up just thinking, there's only 2 Jedi, and then there's this Luke guy they're trying to get to be a Jedi. I don't know. Does it change anything for you now that we've got this fuller universe, or you're just like, no, I like Ahsoka, she's cool. Who cares? So.
I thought that's a good solution to keeping Ahsoka alive by letting her leave the Order.
Yeah. Okay.
When it happened, of course, as soon as it happened, I thought, did they just end the season or the series? because that was not a happy day.
Yeah, because she's the primary character, obviously. I mean, yeah, you've got
my favorite Ahsoka line is when she's fighting Vader and he says, Anakin Skywalker's dead. I killed him. And she says, I will avenge him. Oh, I love that line.
Dude, that was a super cool fight there in Rebels.
Yeah.
He busted his mask open and you can see his eyes in there and see his face.
And the way they did his voice with the broken mask was so cool.
Yes.
Well, I think of Samuel L. Jackson wanting to come back.
I think he'll get back. I think he will.
If he wants to come back, he'll be back. Crazy man.
He's lobbying heavily.
Well, did y'all hear that Liam Neeson said he's not in Obi-Wan, that he would only do movies. He would not do TV. I read that somewhere this week, and I didn't know if you guys have heard that.
I don't know, man. I'll see. He said stuff before in the past, and then he's shown up, but I don't know.
Well, he doesn't have to show up. He's just a voice.
That's true.
Yeah,
and there are voice actors who can do a great Qui-Gon Jinn.
Did he do the Qui-Gon in Clone Wars?
I don't believe he did. Well, well, which Clone Wars?
Yeah, that's true. Well, when doesn't Yoda spend time with him on Dagobah or something like that, or some kind of?
In season 6.
Yeah, yes, I think it was season 6 when you hear his voice.
Or 7. I think that was.
What about
Liam Neeson?
Was his voice in the Mortis deal? Did you hear him in or was that something else I'm thinking of? I don't know.
Oh, he was. He was talking to Obi-Wan. Yeah, I'm here because you're here. That was Liam Neeson.
Okay. All right. So
but there was in the Clone Wars miniseries, somebody did a little thing when Anakin was young.
No.
And it was not Liam Neeson.
You want to get up or something?
We've got an expert that's just joined the room. I think could help us out here.
There he is.
Steve Glosson is now in the room.
You can go in there. My phone's laying facing the ceiling.
So Steve, you're muted.
You don't have to wait a second.
You have to ask you. It's telling me to ask you to unmute. There you go, Steve.
How about that?
Yeah. So we're talking about Liam Neeson. Bill was telling us that he had just heard that Liam said, I'm not doing no TV show. I'm only in movies.
Yeah.
So whether or not he has lended his services to the Obi-Wan series. And then we kind of went into
the movies.
Did he lend his voice to any of the Clone Wars, or was that somebody else? And I think Shaz said he actually did. So
he did. He did do Clone Wars.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you think we'll hear him?
He's a liar.
Bananas. Bananas. That would be bananas. I think that you may have an Andrew Garfield situation.
Oh, okay.
Where he's kind of been put on the spot and can't.
So he's lying.
Instead of trying to be coy, just outright lying. He's like, Andrew Garfield did it. I'll do
it. Even you and
I have a
had to lie for years.
Set of skills.
So,
yes.
I have a particular set of skills.
Obi-Wan could lie. Bacon.
I'm going to lie.
Yeah. Oh,
bananas. It would be bananas.
Steve, we were wondering, if you didn't like us anymore because we haven't seen you in the cantina in a while.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm usually doing junk on Thursday nights, and I'm still working right now.
Oh,
Shaz was scolding me for not being around, and so
good. He needed to scold me.
He said that y'all were talking the Marvel Legends a little bit ago, and
we couldn't go anywhere.
We never got started because you weren't here.
Yeah, it was like if Steve was here, and then there was a collective cry and mourning, and then we moved on. So what are you?
I got this guy from Walmart a couple of weeks ago. I hadn't really been able to show him off. This is the Doc Strange, the exclusive. He's got cape issues because this is one big stiff piece of plastic.
Okay.
I've got leg issues where one leg is very, very loose right down here.
Now you or Steve, he has leg issues. Which one?
This one.
Okay.
And me too, because I'm fat.
Okay.
Let's see. I did finally get the Quasar.
Oh, Quasar's been found, guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
And look, this is how much I wanted Quasar. I ordered this custom cape for him before I even had the figure because I wanted the Quasar so bad. And so custom wired cape that's really awesome. It's got the I don't know if you can tell it there, but it's got like the star print on the inside, just like the the cape he comes with does. I got another one that I would love. If I could paint, I would do a classic Quasar outfit from the 90s when he started out his run with like 3 yellow bars. This is more of a later run. Let's see.
He's coming in here. He's showing off the Marvel knowledge. He's like,
I'm sorry, guys.
no, you're fine, dude. I'm glad you've been. We haven't even talked collectibles here in a while.
I'm trying to see what else has popped off recently. Of course, the Spider-Man animated series wave. A lot of people are taking paint pens and they're going in with this guy, and he's got the molded quilting on him on his padding, and they're coloring that in dark. But that's cool. He's Shocker. He's got some cool hands. This is one of the things I'm really excited about.
I feel like this is a
blitz. Luke.
This is one of the things I'm really excited about. Ooh. I don't know if y'all can see that or not.
Oh my goodness.
That's Lou Ferrigno, baby.
That's a Lou Ferrigno Marvel Legends size head. I've got to I'm scared to death to paint it. If someone wants to paint this up for me, I'll send you the figure that I'm going to put it on, the body I'm going to put it on, so that you can paint match it. I'm scared to death to paint this thing properly.
Man,
but I've got the body, and I'm excited to put it on there.
I don't want to speak for him. There may be other guys who could do it, but I really think Jim could do that. He's a big time painter. Jim Arcudi.
Yeah, I might reach out to him and see what he can do. And then guys, I don't know if y'all have had a chance, those of you who do Marvel Legends have had a chance to really mess around with some of the Spider-Man retro figures. Okay. But that new retro body they've got for Spider-Man is just outstanding. Thanks to Ed Dye, I was able to get this guy. This is the Ben Reilly version of him from the last wave. This is one of the harder ones to get, and Ed found him and got him to me. Ed also found Slug, the Dinobot Slug, for me in the studio series.
Yeah, I think Ed's right in here in the room already. Is
so. Yeah. So. But anyway, I'm sorry. I was just showing off stuff real quick. I took over. I came in like a wrecking ball, and just took over.
Okay, this is taking a turn, ladies and
gentlemen.
So,
did y'all see the presentation? Did y'all see the live? First of all, I'm out of collecting Marvel Legends now because, if for no other reason, $30 for a single figure,
and you don't even get plastic.
No, and I can't imagine that cardboard is that much more expensive to print on, that the paper is that much more expensive a packaging thing. Also, we have seen how people do with figures, where they'll take like a Constable Zuvio and put him in a Lando Calrissian Black Series pack and send it and take him back as though they're returning a figure. That's going to be so much easier for people to do now.
And you won't be able to know until you get home. So,
and look, I got an Ahsoka. I got a rock.
And what about men on card people? Like, what's the point now with figures?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
that's going to be gone.
You don't have to know if you got the right thing inside the box or not. You know, it's mint.
Yeah. William, that's a great point, because Williams used to buy one to keep, one to open. He says, I'm switching just to one now. So
because there is a displayability, especially with like the anniversary Marvel Legends.
Oh yeah, those are nice
guys.
Yeah.
Like there's a fun displayability factor to these, You're
not opening that, huh? Today.
Yeah, I've just got too much of a mess. I'm trying not to open anything right now until I get a whole big old pile of stuff cleaned up in here. But but like with your vintage style figures and everything, there's a fun displayability to it. But I don't know that it's as much fun to display a box with a picture of the thing that's in it on it. You know what I mean? Like I just don't. I don't know. But man, the Spider-Man that's coming in the 2-pack with Mary Jane, from the Spinnerette or whatever they call her. That's a great Spider-Man figure. Like they've actually I didn't think it could get better than what they did with the retro collection Spider-Man, and it has. Like it's a great figure, but I can't drop $55 on 2 figures, when I only want one of them. Yeah. And that's cool, So where's our Transformers guys? Are they in here? Have they left the building?
Thor was over on the Facebook side for a little while. I don't know. Still over there. Thor,
they did. Listen, they revealed in the past couple of weeks that Motor Master and another one of the Stunticons, and they showed how they're all going to kind of fit together to do Minosaur once they're all out. I don't know. Like, I may be in the Transformers now. For look, you know me. I jump from hobby. I'm ADHD with my hobbies.
How's your comic pressing going?
It hasn't gone. I've got a stack of comics over here that I got to get sold, and some I got to still get organized and bagged and boarded. And it looks like, I tell you what it looks like. It looks like a geek threw up like a giant geek just threw up in my office in here.
Hey, Steve, since Spider-Man's the discussion, did I give you the Electric Company Spidey stories?
You did. The super.
I wasn't sure if I let those go.
Yes, sir. Do you want them back?
No, keep them.
Okay.
Oh, Steve, William showed us this, and you may have already seen it before. Have you ever heard of the guy Cardboard Galaxy?
Yeah, I feel like I have.
Man, William showed us some stuff off. Is he an
Etsy store?
He's on Instagram and Facebook. I don't know if is he Etsy store too?
No, he's not on Etsy.
Yeah, man, just some amazing stuff that you can put with Star Wars and Marvel backgrounds. He makes out of cardboard. Just, you need to check it out. I definitely will be once we get done.
And he's on Insta.
He's on Insta.
Yes, the Cardboard Galaxy.
I feel like I've seen him around.
So
if I'm not following him, I feel like I have.
You know what?
Makes a lot of nice stuff.
I meant to ask you guys this earlier. It's kind of worked out where I'm not going to get to, because I was on the fence about it and all this stuff, but my son's team's going to be in playoffs that weekend. But any of y'all making the journey to ICCC convention? I know some of you are on.
I was, but I got to cancel.
Okay. Yeah, I've been the Havens. Michael Havens is making the rounds on some of the other podcasts, kind of talking about promoting, because they're getting down to it, because that last weekend in April. All the different guests that are going to be there, the Emperor, C-3PO, all the Clone Wars folks. I know Corey said something about going.
Yeah, Corey's going.
Yeah. This
dude needs an Etsy shop.
So
yeah.
He sells quite a bit. I mean, at least
it's very reminiscent. It's very reminiscent of, like, I'm sure y'all said this already, of like the old Cloud City play sets.
We talked. Yeah, man, we walked through. William has a ton. He kind of walked through a bunch of the ones he has, and Bill pulled up a bunch of images for us. But
I'll just shut up. Oh, I like this for the 3 3/4 inch mark, like the city for the Marvel stuff. Oh,
yeah.
Wow, we found a new rabbit hole for Steve.
Buy it now, okay?
Yeah, he's got a lot of nice stuff. He does 6 inch and 3 3/4.
That is sweet.
Not so much 6 inch, but he does quite a bit of 6 inch stuff, but it's mostly 3 3/4.
I'm gonna have to give him the old follow. I like the bridge in Gantry there.
Yeah, we were taking a peek at that one too.
I'm sorry. I know I'm Johnny come lately to this whole thing, and y'all are ready to finish up.
It was
and here
nice
I come
to
in.
see your excitement about it, man.
Here I come in like, hey everybody, welcome to the Cantina. Lucas is tagging me in. We'll see you, Lucas.
All right, I'm out. All right. I'll make you the host real quick. Click. Well, it is good to have Steve join us. It's been great to have all you guys here for the evening. Any other last thing? Okay, RJ, we need to update. How's the helmet going? He works on
helmet's done.
He finished it. Nice.
What, 4 threes?
Yeah, he only works on it when we have Thursday Night Live. So.
Nice.
Dude, I love it.
It's a complicated little build. I mean, it's got the ear pads inside of it, microphone. Wow. These little, if you ever build it, these little things right here will be the death of you. These little tubes.
Okay.
Trying to get them click in there and then click up under here.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
is that one of the Lego helmet?
Yeah, it's just one of the new ones that come out about 2 months ago.
That's going to be working on that this time next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chin strap. It's a cool little build. I got Darth Vader left. That's the last one I've got that I haven't put together yet, but I don't even have room to display this one anywhere. So
in the newest wave, you've got that one, the Mando helmet. What else came in that wave? Is there
the Dark Trooper?
Oh, yeah.
I think there was just 3 in this last one.
Okay. Like I said,
Lucas, did you open this guy up?
I have not opened him yet. I'm rearranging some stuff, Steve. I've got to find some places. So you know how it is. Struggle's real. So
I probably showed this off before. Someone asked me the other
There's
day
some
what
of my
my favorite
stepsons.
toy is.
oh, look
Ooh,
at the
look at
wheels
that.
showing off the Legos too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
my
that's cool.
stepsons.
Oh man, he's got quite a collection.
Yeah, look at his Xbox.
Poor kid's trying to
Oh,
sleep,
wow.
and you're in his room right now. He's like, Dad, I'm
Oh,
trying
he
to
ain't in here.
sleep."
He's over at his dad's.
Oh, okay.
We converted his room. He wanted a Star Wars room, so I got him that. And
He's a good
Cool.
kid.
he's got my first 12 stand up there, and
Oh,
Darth Maul.
nice.
that looks good.
And he's got some Marvel Legends and stuff up here.
Yeah.
And then he's got my poster and sabers and
nice
stuff like that. He had to have this. His blanket ain't here yet, but he had to have this.
Oh, neat.
Cool. Holly, I don't know how this thing works. I bought him this lamp. There it goes. His Death Star lamp.
Oh, look at that.
I love the shade.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got.
Oh, I didn't even recognize it. I was looking at the shade. I didn't realize the base was a Death Star there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, he likes all this stuff. But he's got the 18-inch Star Wars stuff. He's got some of this other stuff he's building on. He's still building on that.
Nice. Oh yeah, I wanted to get that, the probe droid. That's looks like a cool build.
And this right here is Jabba's sail barge.
Ooh.
It's not Legos, but it's the knockoff version of Lego.
Yeah. But that'll be a beast.
And then he's got that. He's got Dom's Charger from the Fast and the Furious. Yeah, we're slowly converting his room over to Star Wars. That's what he wants.
You begin to the
That's cool.
light.
Where do you buy knockoff Legos and knockoff Marvel? Like I see people, they like these knockoff Marvel Legends figures, and I don't
Find
understand
them
where
on
they get
Amazon
them.
every now and then, I think.
eBay.
Well,
Definitely.
if you want knockoff Lego, Rob Ross in the GI Joe group, GI Joe PX, he sells stuff like that all the time. He's got Jabba's sail barge. He's got the Ewok village. He's got anything pretty much you can think of vintage Star Wars and Lego. He's got. He's got Slave One. It makes the Lego Slave One look like a miniature.
Wow.
You know, he's got all kinds of stuff. He's got the Superstar Destroyer, the Executor. He's got all kinds of stuff. My stepson's got the Superstar Destroyer there. It's not together, but that thing's like 4.5 feet long.
Oh my star.
Right.
Some real estate.
So
Steve, where were you? Said something about the Hulk, or did you just ask him if he might opened it?
No, yeah, I was asking if you'd open it. The face on that one looks really weird. Someone asked me the other day what my favorite toy is, and I've still got to go to this 80th anniversary Hulk here.
That is.
I've got
Yeah,
some
I like that.
some custom britches and a coat on it that's made out like Mego style, but it's the same body.
Yeah.
On that Hulk. It's just a much weirder the head looks he's got weird jowls.
So who you gonna
does
put the Frigno head on?
The Professor Hulk in-game Build-A-Figure body.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a little more muted green. It's not the bright green of the comic, and
Yeah.
it's not as big as that Hulk body, so it I think it'll fit him better.
Oh. Okay.
Either that, or if I could find another Hercules, I would try to customize it and paint him
I think
the right color.
Dorkside had
green
him.
and put some
Dorkside had him
britches
on sale last week, I think. Hercules.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like how he was like, yeah, that's whatever.
I'm just saying, yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, you know me and my ADHD.
Oh, the Bill's rocking out the Hulk.
Yes, I love that. Oh, that's the Marvel Select, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah, this guy.
Dude, he's letting Spidey have it, huh? So
this dude is huge.
Oh, you guys,
he's huge.
You guys showing off your Hulks.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's an awesome. I mean, just huge piece of plastic. But they
Hulk?
call him the Immortal Hulk, but he doesn't have an Immortal Hulk head. He looks. But yeah, he is great. He towers over the well, I don't have the camera set up right to show you, but like he's bigger than that 80th anniversary Hulk. He's great.
Yeah, he is humongous.
If Jim couldn't do that, Christina Wilson could probably paint that too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about the Wilsons. They could do it.
Yeah, she's real good.
They're the one, the 3D Panda folks that make all the.
Mm-hmm.
I should put a call out in the canteen and just
do
see
it, man. You'll have folks coming out of the woodwork want to help. So
yeah,
they're
real good.
Well, last thing we're gonna, since Steve joined in, we're gonna put him on the spot right now. What are you reading in the Marvel Unlimited app right now, Steve?
While I've still got it, I'm still way back in the 60s with stuff. I just have read, let me pull up what I've just read the big Spider-Man story where Norman Osborn finds out Peter's identity.
Okay.
And they have the big fight in Queens in May's yard, but she can't see what's going on because the smoke from the Goblin glider covers everything up. And then Norman takes him hostage. And so he has to kind of talk his way out of everything and make him so mad and keep him talking until he can get free. And Norman loses his memory at the end, of course. And so, and then Fantastic Four, we've had the coming of Galactus and all kinds of fun stuff. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm still reading a little bit of the more modern Amazing Spider-Man stuff and Fantastic Four. What they're doing with the Hulk, I'm not a big fan of right now. But I'm still reading it. So
anybody else got anything good they're reading, novel wise or comics? Anybody digging anything?
Now, novel wise.
He's hit the novels. What?
My good friend Shaz sent over.
This is good stuff.
Steve
turned me on to these in the first place.
Sent over this guy. This is the Paradise War.
Okay.
It's by an author named Stephen R. Lawhead. He does a lot of Arthurian legend, Celtic stuff. He's got the Robin Hood series that he did. And this is really a dude in modern times gets transported back to like a mythical realm, that is like lost to time and becomes their great hero and everything. And it's a trilogy of books called the Paradise War. Called the what is it? The Albion?
Song of Albion.
Song of Albion, yeah. So you've got the Paradise War, the Silver Hand, and then the Endless Knot. And Shaz, I had these back in high school and into college, and I lost them to time. And Shaz up and sent them to me the other day after I guess he read them, and they're great.
I got me a set too. I've been to Second and Charles a lot.
Oh, nice.
But they came up in the Mortis discussion.
Oh,
yes,
I believe that whoever wrote Mortis read those books.
Okay.
There's too many similarities going on in those books.
It's really interesting, yeah. I mean, it's kind of Chronicles of Narnia, where you're just going to another realm because you've gone into you've gone to a mystical artifact or something. But he also did a great series of books about Arthur called the Pendragon Cycle. That if you like the Arthurian legend, this ties it all into the legend of Atlantis and everything else. It's a really, really cool.
I like his Arthur series. I think that's my Arthur legend now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really well done.
And it's called Pendragon.
It's called the Pendragon Cycle. There's
Stephen
R. Lawhead is the author's name. It starts with a book called Taliesin, which is that's where you get into all the Atlantis stuff, and basically ends with the birth of Merlin. And then you move into a book about Merlin, then you move into Arthur. And
it's first person point of view, but it changes who's speaking from book to book.
Okay.
Yeah, I got about 11 credits on Audible. I need some good books.
There you go, man. I know you run the roads. You get some good books to listen to while you're running them. So
there you.
Well,
try out Expeditionary Force. You won't be disappointed.
All right, him and Jay have been pushing the Expeditionary Force, so it's another good one. I like this. So, what else? I've been taking a little bit of a deep dive into Daredevil. I told Steve about this. My son's working on his senior paper, and they had to choose like a classical hero or modern hero or comic book hero and talk about their origins and all this stuff and underlying themes. It's been kind of neat to kind of connect with him, and we've been working through some Daredevil stuff. But the Marvel Unlimited app's been helpful in that regard. Just kind of, I didn't know much about it. I asked Steve and said, well, you start here and start there. And it's like, okay.
Talk about a character that's changed since his inception.
Oh, my stars, man.
Like it's so funny because they all had early on that Stan Lee kind of quippy, thing about him. And then as writers came along, and especially when you get into like Miller and Quesada and some of those guys that get their hands on Daredevil, they absolutely take him into these dark places that are just Like, oh, it's such a far cry from the Man Without Fear from the 60s,
Yeah. Well, gang, I think I'm running out of gas. I think RJ just bailed on us. Jay's bailed on us. So.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Oh, no, man. I'm glad you could come
It's
in
all
for
good.
a little bit. So it's always good to see you in the cantina. Good to see all of us here. So, well, gang, I think that's it for the night. Another Thursday night live is in the books. We'll be back. I don't know what we're doing next week. I've got to talk to the guys. We may be doing a collector spotlight, or we may be, I don't know. We'll do something. One of the things that be looking for, I think here in the next, maybe tomorrow, may throw up our Cantina claim thread. We haven't done that in a while. So if you got something you're trying to move along, want to throw on the thread, or if you're looking to claim something, jump on that. I've got a bunch of loose Black Series and some Marvel Legends I'm going to throw up there. That's all right, Steve. I think you have them. But be on the lookout for that, or like I said, if you've got something you want to put up. So other than that, be kind, be nice, be classy, and I guess we'll see you in the cantina. So
See everybody. Thanks for letting me crash.
Later, guys.
see you guys. Have a
Good to see everyone.
Bye.
Bye.